Hello everybody and welcome back to One Good Boy Plays Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2, where I am your host, GoodboiCharlie, and I am playing on my own today. We are doing Restitutor Calradium, which is me having a go at getting all of the territories of the Calradian Empire together on the story or the campaign mode of Mount and Blade Bannerlord, which is a good game. I enjoy it a lot. That said, I have recently started a playthrough on the sandbox mode and have discovered exactly how much easier it is when you don't have a fucking time scale. So that is a lot of fun, but I'm gonna continue this because I feel like it's worth a good try. Right now, from what my best memory is, we are basically collecting as many horses as physically possible to get money together because we're not exceptionally rich right now, which is what we would like to be. I feel like I've started investing in getting Pugios a little bit too early because I don't think I have the money for that right now. But I will be doing some corrective stuff because I've been playing a lot of the game in my spare time, which I say every time I play this game, because it's good, and have very much enjoyed figuring my way around it. So what I have currently is not too much, basically, and I feel like the best options that we've got to get like a lot of money together pretty quick is we're going to need to invest our money in something low value, high output. So I think we should go to Cianon because it's close by. It will have horses, it will probably have some for 20 to 30 GP if I'm lucky, although probably more likely to be 40 to 50, and then I can go off and get some more trade stuff going. I'm also going to be looking out for other trade items a bit more than I would have been last time, just because I can. I'll also be attempting to stop off at some villages as I go around because I want to find quests and get more renown and friendship with these guys. Friendship and goodness. So, that's exciting. I hope anybody who comes on is having a good day. Number one, that's always a good thing to say to people. He wants his daughter found. These gents want their help with brigands. I feel like the help with brigands is actually going to be the more likely one to actually be useful to me because it will get me some more renown as well as items to sell and stuff. So I feel like I might just chat to this gentleman and see if he wants to employ me gainfully. I've heard you need help with a problem. We've had trouble with bandits, but lots more than our share. The hills outside are infested. Hard to get the goods to market. Some people murdered. They're getting desperate. Maybe they'll turn bandit themselves. That's interesting. So you never get enough of these outlaws, but word gets around, say 3 of the brigands dead, and we will get less lucrative problems, basically. Yeah, I'll have these brigands for you. You're only giving me 714, which is not a huge amount considering how much money I'm making. Looking at my workshops, or workshop singular, I'm going to need to get those up and running. I mean, the brewery in Vostrum's a good idea. I feel like I'm probably want to go Epicrocia and get that smithy, though. It's pretty good. Pretty dank stuff, you know? Consistently one of the highest producing peoples. So, I'm going to, just for reference, Epicrocia is in the Western Empire over here. Now I basically just don't want to worry too much about some stuff. So what are we dealing with currently? We've got recruits and tribesmen that we probably don't need. We've got mostly Empire stuff, but really I'm not too sold on having Azrai, to be honest. I have been getting a lot of Fians. I'm a very exploit and optimization friendly streamer. Anyone who comes on for the first time will find this. So you will find me being less embarrassed by doing things like getting ridiculous amounts of good units to murder my way through, because I feel like if we're going to do this properly, like if we're going to get all of the Empire within the time frames specified by these missions here, this one specifically, we're going to have to do some stuff. I feel like I'm going to try and avoid completing Ritz's Folly, because I think... God, I should do a test on that. I should test to see whether if you complete Naritsi's Follies, it refreshes the time countdown, because if so, I will then save scum and go back and do as much as I can before that happens, because I feel like one of the things that I have done poorly on these ones is I've gone straight in with a number of different advancements of my standing in the realm kind of thing, which has ended up with me being too small by the time that I need to do a load of stuff, so, or too big to defend with not enough support. It's kind of complicated. I need to make more friends. I need to make sure that everybody likes me lots so that they leave me alone and don't do horrible things to me. But yeah, I also potentially just need to thin out this situation a little bit. So we've got like, how many legions? We've got 11 legionaries, we've got 8 Palatine Guard. Those are both very useful to me. Do I need as many as I've got? I mean, 11 legionaries is a lot. How many archers have I got? 11. I've got a lot more infantry than I have archers, which seems to be a mistake at the very least. I'm also, after I've done this once, going to try and, as much as possible, upgrade everybody together, because I know that that is also optimal. I want it to be clean while I figure out what I'm getting rid of, kind of thing. We've got 43 guys. We've got lots of really good guys. I mean, we don't need that many legionaries, but I don't want to get rid of them. And I could just get rid of the other guy. I don't really need another one, definitely. How many archers we got? We've got very few. 12 archers. That's not necessarily enough to do what I need to do, so I'm probably going to keep some of the recruits, but I will just upgrade them in the shooty division. Getting a couple of these guys would be good, but it's only really helpful when I get... there's a skill you can get which means you can upgrade them into actual troops. So if you upgrade these poachers all the way up to their highest bandit level, which I think is like a... I can't remember what they're called, but then you can upgrade them directly to Battalion Fiends, which are the best archers in the game, with incredible range and lots of good shoots. So yeah, we'll think about that. It's going to cost me a lot of morale to bring them in currently, which is not necessarily what I want. Alright, so I got 42 boys. Let's see if there's going to be any of these guys around who I can just do some fun stuff with. Let's just wait the fuck around here. Oh, here we go. 10 boys. 10 people. 10 people get whacked. Surrender or die. Never take us alive. That's good. I'm on a horse, so I feel like the best thing that I need to do is I need to up my melee skills a tad.
Mountain
I'm going to need to get athletics as well eventually, so I will take myself off the horse at some point.
Moving!
Right now...
So forward!
I feel like...
Move! Move!
I need to do that. Don't have a huge amount of
Cavalry!
I mean, we can just literally keep them here. These guys are not on a hill, are they? I mean, they're kind of a little bit on a hill. I mean, if I just...
Forward! Forward!
Well,
moving!
with his shouting. I don't always play with the sound on, that's one thing that I will say. So, sometimes when I actually play with it on, I'm kind of like, oh wow, it's a lot louder than I thought it was.
Archers!
I tend to listen to like podcasts or watch YouTube videos and stuff when I'm kind of playing the games, because I like to have myself occupied by 15 things at once.
Forward! Move!
Like that. I mean, that's not a hill. Where was the hill? Is it literally just here? Are these guys on the hill? Unacceptable. Is there a better place to be setting myself up? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're going to absolutely overwhelm them. It's 10 boys, but, like, might as well do it right rather than just do it, right? Fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do the specific way that we used to do it, because it's sometimes better to do it that way. Alright,
Cavalry! Move!
I'll do it. Alright, let's just fucking see what's going on here. Man is on a horse. Man's got his big sword. Big stabber. Is it just a bastard weapon, or is it an actual... No, it's a two-handed sword. That's cool. I didn't realise that I had one of these. This is going to be nice. Go and do some big whacking. I mean, I could probably get all 10 of them before. I mean, that's fun. Why not? Let's go have a little look and see how many we can just... We're going to stop them from getting within range, though. That's the only issue. Come on, boys! Keep going to split. Come on. And... yeah, throw your rocks. Throw your rocks at me. I feel like they'll probably do quite a lot of damage when they come and do, like, one hit on me, so getting them all within... Ooh. Well, that was actually exciting. big miss. That's the dead guy. Only one. Only one. So I believe that's one of the groups that I needed to deal with. I feel like there's 3. It'd be nice if it was 2, but I believe it will be 3. At least I showed up quickly this time. Sometimes I've had to like wander around for fucking ages trying to figure out when those guys are going to show up. Ooh, Alea. You're going to be of age soon and then you can come and become a member of my team. My boys! I never marry Alea off to another clan. Like, I always just keep her and use her as like a governor or something, I don't know. It seems like a waste of resources to me. Ooh. Get in, boys! Exciting news. Come and whack those guys. Not if you give up now. Prepare to fight. We do like preparing to fight.
Horse archers!
Horse archers, say.
Archers!
Fuck it. We're just gonna do this.
Forward! Forward! Stand apart! Arrow! Move!
We'll just...
Everyone! Sergeants in charge!
Let's go, boys! Now, where are they? Where are you, sir? Over here. Got all of our nice little horse boys just flanking and helping out. Delegate command is F6 for anyone who's not got the time to figure out which button they're pressing to do stuff. Step! Step! Oh, step! 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 I did not stab him. What I would call an exceptional conduct. It's acceptable, but it's unexceptional. Well, that's a lot of dead guys. That's the thing that matters, right? The number of bodies we leave in our wake. Could get him up to Palatine. Do want 10 Palatines, that would be nice. 10 Palatines is a nice number of Palatines. Don't really need these guys either. We've got 11 legionaries. I mean, I should have gotten rid of them before getting rid of a veteran. I would have kept the veteran and gotten rid of these 3. Let's just keep it simple. Aliwas will it. Good point in leadership's nice. I imagine that's 2 or 3, correct? Yes. Okay, anything else? Oh, there's 6 boys. Do I have anything I want? A hog? Do I want a hog? What have I got for food? That's the main thing. I've only got 61. I mean, that's not that much for what I've got. In terms of men's, it's not bad. It's enough. We do want more grain, though. I'll take it. Can keep this for paralleling people, I guess. Alright, let's kill those 6 guys. Justice Muncie pay for your times. For various reasons.
Mounted archers!
Yes, the mounted ones.
Archers! Move! Everyone follow your sergeants!
Follow your sergeants! I love how they call them sergeants in the dialogue, but they're captains in the text. Hello? Boys? You want to be my friends? I don't think they want to be my friends, guys. Just wildly guessing.
Oh,
Wow! rocks! Big wick. And ow, fuck. Well, I don't want to go down because I might die. So that's rude from them doing all of that stuff that I don't want them to do. But understandable considering where they're coming from, you know. Okay, not much loot on this guy. I did, however, get my gold! I love gold! I just do. I love it. Charm is up. We do like charm. In bloom. I feel like there is like a higher proportion of male people in power. I feel like this is a paternalistic game. I'm not going to go Simpa Regara, so getting Lucan on side is probably going to be important. I can't really be bothered to deal with all of this stuff right now. I mean, I could do trade, I suppose. He's not really going to do too much with trade. Charmy will do some stuff with, though, if I leave him somewhere. Alright, so this is where I can come in and talk about Charm a little bit. Charm is very useful. One of the skills, it basically determines you being able to increase relations between you and different NPCs. It's very useful to get Charm up very quickly, especially because it gives you things like this, where every 5 skills after 250 gives you 1 influence. It's a very good, strong boy. When I do it, I tend to go for Virile, just because it gives you that 10% relation with random notables if you're putting someone as a governor. For myself, I get it because I need to have kids to continue the grouping. Self-promoter is good. I feel like you could give this to a companion. It's more of a coin flip, really, which one you choose. But like, I always go for Virile. Because gotta have kids, bro. Especially for my family members. So on these two, you got Oratory, Renown, get per influence solved, and every time you defeat a Lord, you gain 1 relationship. This one gives you, every time you defeat a Lord, you gain Lord relationship. This one gives you notable relationship, and this one gives you influence gain from battles. Again, if I'm sending someone to become a party leader, which I probably would with Nephanos, and I would be tempted to go Warlord with them, but I just think Oratory is so good. It gives you that 1 renown for every issue they've gained, so that when you start sending people like Nephanos, who's very good at solving issues, to do things, you get more renown as you're going along. Admittedly, renown caps at tier 6, which means that this is not helpful forever, whereas this is helpful forever. So it's kind of like, as you can see, I'm kind of like torn a little bit between which of those two things. I do think gaining relations with notables is very good. It helps with a lot of the city management stuff when you've got that. So I'm just going to go with that guy. On these two, you've got Forgivable Grievances, Avoid Persuasion Critical Failure, plus chance to gain relations with a random NPC when you're with who has negative relations when you're within the settlement. This one is good for governors, doubles your persuasion success, and also gives you powerful settlement NPCs tend to improve their relations over time. For me, for my character, I will go for this one. For my companions, I'll go for Meaningful Favors, because I think that relations with powerful settlement NPCs improvement is really real good for when you're trying to get boys on your side for loyalty reasons. In Bloom, increase relations with opposite sex within settlement, relationship with opposite gender by 20%. This one's the opposite, young and respectful, gets you the same gender, and same thing would be increased relations. As I said, the number of NPCs that are male who are powerful NPCs and stuff like that is higher, and the aggressive lords and stuff, it is also obviously like, it's patrilineal marriage in this. I'm not obviously in support of that, it's just how the game is kind of programmed. So I go young and respectful for men, I go in bloom for ladies. So as you can see, not always down to companion versus main character. It also can be down to character gender, depending upon who you're playing with. So that's the charm one, guys. Do I want to put focus points in that? I do want to. I'm not going to put all 5, but I'm going to put 3 at least. He's going to need to help me smith a bit as well, especially because I'm going to keep him with me for a while. I'm also probably going to switch myself into the party role stuff very quickly in this one, because I tend to find that was exceptionally useful. So yeah, that'll be one thing I'm going to do. I will be using Nathanos for smithing. I'm going to leave it at that for now. We can always reassign the other stuff later. Gives me stuff to use. What else have we got? I feel like, oh, well, I leveled up. That's good. I've got a focus point for myself. What do I want to put it in? I've got lots of trade. I've got lots of steward. Those are very important. I want leadership and I want charm up really high. I also want to get medicine up because I'm going to make myself a medic of my group very shortly now. Let's see. I'll also be going for riding and athletics for different reasons, but yeah, I feel like I'm going to need medicine to be higher soon anyway. I mean, getting leadership up to the top is just going to get us real quick, to be honest. Leadership gives you so many things. Ultimate Leader gives you 250. Every point after 250 gives you a party size, and eventually you can just get big enough that you can ward all of the arseholes off from doing stuff, so I do need to get to that real quick. I'm also going to try and max out social as a skill, just because, you know, it's really important for my playstyle, at least. Other people just tend to do combat skills, and I completely get that. I'm just very much a resource manager. It's my my particular gameplay type. So I've done those. I'm now going to go off and have a little look and see if I can make my way to Sienna. Sianon, rather. Sienna, Sienna, Sienna. Anything in Sweden? I've got a war mount. Have I got any battalion war mounts? I do, I've got 4. It's a bit more expensive than I would like though, 6878. I'm eventually going to be able to sell them for a lot or more than that. I do need to mostly focus on trying to keep my war mounts though. I can always sell these guys. It's very cheap battalion ponies. Not cheap enough though. I'm too poor for that. Let's go, boys! On our way to Sianon. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Cheap boys. Many cheap boys. Battalion wall mounts are cheaper here as well. Only a little bit, but they are. So many things to invest in. I feel like I probably just need the money, to be honest, right now. I'll deal with having crafting materials at a later date. And using them for power leveling purposes once I've gotten to the stewardship level where that is doable. I'm going to take all their sumpter horses just because they're cheap. I'm going to... how many I've got? 43. I can sell those for... I can probably sell those for about 4 grand. That's pretty good, but it's not good enough. Probably sell them for more, to be honest, depending upon how willing I am to keep them for a while. Got enough mules that I can sell them as well. How many mules are there? There's 90 mules there. If I buy all of those mules, how many does it cost me? Most of my money. Okay, so if I get that many mules, which I imagine slows me down significantly, it does. How about now? Still quite a lot. 3.2 is not bad, and that is quite a lot of these guys to sell. That should get me a lot of money pretty quick, and a lot of trade skill, which is what I need to just not need to worry about this super much anymore. Get a battalion war mount alongside it, just to get those guys coming. I feel like we've only got basics of food. I do want my stewardship going up a little bit better. So if there was anything, I could get that. Currently I'm paying £1,000. Tools are very cheap here. That's pretty good. Still have 2,300 there. Got a lot of mules still. We could get 200 back by giving back 5 more mules. Probably would up my speed just that little bit that I need it to as well. Yeah, alright. I'll do it. I'll do it like that. Why not? Trading Simulator 2022. Admittedly, I am absolutely super up for that. I am very much that kind of player. Keep £2,000. Move at 3.5. Got lots of wood. What more could a person want? One could even say I've got wood for trading. Fencing stolen goods, not that helpful. Artisans can't sell their products. Tend to do that when I own the city so that I can kind of get the merchant guys on side. Cool. So I have a lot of horses now. The question is, do I go back into these cities? I believe that I've been to these three pretty recently, so I feel like I should go elsewhere. I know that going up the route through Sturgia tends to be worth the money quite a lot of the time, as does going through Epicrotia, Diaphema, etc. I don't think I've been to these guys super recently, so we'll check out Epicrotia, and then if it's not a great deal, we'll go up towards Bolgard to make the monies. I do want more relationship with the Empire settlements more than I want them with the barbarian places. Barbaricum, as we would say in Roma. I'm not Roman. Artisans can't sell their products here either. That's nice. How much money will you do? Not much money for these guys. That's unexceptional. These are now worth more. That's nice. I do really want to keep my big boys here, but I am willing to sell some of my ponies. I'll keep one pony. Will I keep one pony? No, I'm okay. I'll get rid of him. Okay, what else do I have? I have lots of fine steel. Well, I have not lots of fine steel. I have very little fine steel. I will have lots of fine steel when I do eventually get around to taking all of these out of the system and turning them into resources for my glorious adventure. Are there any foods here that I can buy in on? Do I have fish? I've got fish. I've only got a bit of fish. I do need more grain, as always. I do want to get some butter. Like hot knife through butter. How many have I got? I've got 24 of them. I've still got £3,000 in the bank at that point. Get 30 of them. Okay, pretty good. Could get some cheese as well. It's definitely worth it in the money, but whether I've got enough to be investing in sumptuous food variety, it's a good question. I feel like it's cheap enough that I might as well. For those interested, the reason why I'm obsessed with getting more food variety is because it will up my stewardship level, which I very much need to get more boys. That said, I do need to actually be the steward. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm steward and surgeon. I'm not scout or engineer at this point. Scout, I feel like I kind of need to keep him there because he's very good. Engineer, I'm going to need to be that because when I do eventually start sieging, I need to get better and better at it quick. Scout will wait until we have enough money and income to really focus on getting horses and stuff before we focus on being that, I guess. Right now, it's just too convenient. We love it when things are convenient. So that didn't make a huge amount of money, is the thing that we kind of got to from that. So I feel like if we stop with at Omor and see if we can pick up more horses, and then go all the way through Belgard, Veronopol, Sibir, Charles, I should be good to go. If I do see any of Venerizi's Folly people, I should talk to them up until I've got 9, and then I will do that little testy poo that I mentioned previously. Fact. Escort Merchant Caravan's good, but not good for what I need it for right now. I could probably do poachers. I have enough men. It just would be a bit of a massacre, because they'll be on horses. Don't know if it's worth it right now. I could get some trotters. They're generally worth more than 200 when you sell them back. That's pretty good. Is it worth it? It is kind of worth it. I've got 3 grand. I mean, we're very close to another place, which will get me more stuff. I can sell some olives. I could sell some hardwood, or I could just sell it as charcoal. I feel like I just sell it as charcoal. Have I got any energy? I do. Excellent news. Alright, let's just turn all of this shit into charcoal, because we don't really have anybody who's good enough at this stuff right now to be worth it. We want everybody getting to the point where they can smith charcoal at the very least, and then we can use that as a bank. Keep buying low, selling high, guys. Basic economics. The meme of economics, at the very least. Alright, so that's 31. It's not super great. I can't wait until we can actually make 2 to 3 of a 2 to 3 ratio of hardwood to charcoal with our guys. That'll be so much better. Right now, this is still pretty okay. I don't really care about the trade skill from this one. This is more about making that bank. As long as we sell it for like at least twice as much as what I'm buying it at, that should be about right. Hardwood, I mean, we can buy at 15. That'll be useful for me. We've got more tools. I did want to get the horses though, didn't I? I mean, getting the tools is good. The tools will probably hold their value better than the horses, to be honest. I'll make more out of it. I'll take that for 55. That's 68. So I need to make sure I'm selling them for 100 or more at least, and then it'll be worth it. I'm paying 709. I've got 2.3 grand left. That'll do. Why not? Any tournaments? There is a tournament. I feel like it's worth it to go for the tournament. That's something to do. See if I get a good item. Let's see. Any of these that I want to invest in currently? I mean, I'll give you the other 2 points in smithing. You're going to need them. Get you to be worth it quick. It will give me a scalpel. That's nice. It's a good sword. Better than what I have, at least. Now, the question is whether I invest in thinking I'm going to win on this one or not. I don't know if I'm going to be in the best position for this one. Looking at what types there are. So there's a few different types of guys. I've gotten better with most of the different weapon types, so I think I can bet on myself.
Die, you pig!
Yeah, as long as I do the smart thing and try and distract them, so that they can just what are you doing? That was a nice 1 whack, 2 whack, 3 whack. That's a good whack as well. Lovely. Give him a shot, boys! Ooh, that looked like an unpleasant shot to the shoulder. Not bad. Done got whacked, son. Okay. So, yes, I will give 150 for a 600 increase. I'm willing to risk a little bit of money. Oh, good, I got a horse and I got They beat up Nathan us. Oh shit, son. Well, I am absolutely out of luck on this one. Let's see if I got this. Whack. Seems like it's a bit more of a challenge, boys. See where we end up. Okay. One of them has got bow. Let's run into a spike, that's all. Too many boys. There's a nice little jump. Show jump with the boy. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, that didn't work out so well for me. Who ends up winning? Nadea? Okay. Well, Nadea is that one of my guys? I think that is one of my guys. I was eliminated at round 1, and I did lose 600 gold pieces for that, so that is a bit of a waste, but that's okay. We'll be making sufficient bank at some point soon where that won't be a problem. Okay, boys. Let's see. Poachers would be an unfortunate one for me. I was hoping that I'd get that one, but I did not. At least we are our own medicus. Do you need tools, boys? To diaphana. Well, that'd be a nice way of making some money, but do I think diaphana is going to have the money? It might. Question is if it's worth going through to the other places first. I feel like I could do that. I could do a big round trip. Tell me how I can help. How many and of what is the question, just so I don't end up selling them all again. 13 sheep. Okay, so leave the sheep. Get rid of anything else. Alright. This is not a super huge amount of stuff in this village, but that's okay. Could get some more butter and cheese. Feel like that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Alright, let's go to Belgard. Got the merchant. Alright, this is good. This is better. Alright, how much is everything buying for? Mules are worth quite a lot. If I go mules, I'll go down to 100. If I go sumpters, I'll go down to 80, I guess. That was far too many. I'll take that. 2.3 grand is not a huge amount. I do have a fair amount of them left, though. That is good. How much for their horses? What have they got that are useful to me? They got an Azra horse. 1400 though. It's a very nice horse. Just not quite what I need to be investing in right now. I won't have enough money that way. I'm not quite cheap enough either, to be honest. Alright, so we've got lots of butter and cheese. We have a few olives. Could get some meat. And how much is hardwood? 36. Slightly too much, I'm afraid. Tools? Very cheap though. Hold their value pretty well. I'm not going to put pack camel into the economy here. That's going to be a complicating factor for a lot of people. Alright, we'll take the grand. I'll do it for the gram, yeah? What do you need your Goodboi? Are they good? Apparently not. So first to severe, then to Bannerlord. Apologies. Ooh, Godwin. Godwin, please. Talk to me, Sam. Ah, shit. You are far too fast for me. That's a shame. Would be a good place to farm, I'm sure. Okay. Not really willing to go and fight. I mean, I've got legionaries. I just don't think that that's going to be the best use of my time, to be honest. Be a waste of legionaries currently. Sibir. What do you have for me, sir? Very cheap logs, number one. That's exciting news. I will be looking into that later. Let's just go down the Sumpter horse route, just because it's so close. Excellent news. So that's a nice 2 grand stuff. I do have a scalpel, which I got given because my party member won instead of me, so that's something. Anybody want the Iron Spatler? Rusty Iron Spatler's not as good as an Iron Spatler, I'll give you that. Anything else? What have you got? Rusty as well. I might keep the resources and smelting, I think. Alright, I got 2 grand coming in, that's good. Could get rid of some grain, but it's not really worth it. How much are tools? Tools are also still cheap here. How many could I get for this? How much are they in actuality? With the trade penalty, 18. That's pretty good. I take 5. How much is it? Still 18? 19? 20. I feel like I'll stop there. I'll take another 10 tools. We're getting a nice little portfolio together. 85 tools that could be worth about 8.5 to 16.5 grand at some point. Do I wanna? Kind of do. I kind of want more. Anything worth selling? Could get rid of the war camel. Again, I do want to keep my things. I could get rid of an Imperial Charger, but no, again, I've gotten rid of all of my normal horses. That's the thing. I should probably invest in some at some point. Get myself more horses to sell when they are cheap. Alright. The Nova Pole. Trollayest. Mules are not worth a huge amount here. Could sell a few of you just to make up the travel time. Tools are also cheap. Hardwood is a lot better here though. Okay, let's have a little look at that then, seeing as we can. Nathanos, have I used you? Yeah, I have. Okay. Now then. Have a nice grand, that's cool. Happy with that. I might get rid of a few of you guys. Question is again, we could probably get rid of most of these. Yeah? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we'll take it. I'll take it! Little Lek, Gan leader needs weapons. Can't really be asked to go find you the weapons you're looking for, son. We'll wait until I have more stuff. To Joel. Enjoying my little trading empire I'm building, wandering around. I believe Charles will be somewhere where I buy stuff from rather than sell at the point, but we'll find out when we get there, I guess. Always good fun to try a little bit of memory game. Being the good steward is good. Garrison wages for castles is not really going to affect me because it's my character, but reduced food consumption is good. Workshops have increased production is better. And I'm going to need quicker siege production at some point. So we'll take it back. Let's have a little look-see. Welcome to Joel, gentlemen. It's worth quite a lot. Okay, 2 grand's good. Do I want step horses? They are cheap here. I will take 2. 3. Still got the sheeps. Tools are worth 80 here. That's something. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but I feel like that might be necessary to sell a few just to make back a little bit of the capital I've spent. How long until I start? 80 days. I've got a while. I'll take it. How's my workshop doing now? 169, it's better. I mean, I'm not spending the full amount of money, at least, on upkeep. Looks like I'm going to go back to diathema then. Amperella will be my first stop. That's generally pretty lucrative, depending upon its market, I guess. Excellent. Let's see. Getting these recruits is not hugely of interest to me. Okay, I don't have a huge amount of wiggle room in weight currently, so I feel like I'm probably gonna wanna get some of the simple horses in the Midland Pathways to kind of accommodate a bit. Desert horse is pretty cheap for its usual output. Okay. Now, that cost me $1,000. If I sell... I'm making money again, which is good. Is there anything that I don't need but I've got a lot of? Could sell some of that. These are very cheap again. I feel like it's probably better for me to just get some more tools and then... We're going to need more things to sell, aren't we? We're going to need more horses. So we might actually have to stop off at a place which is very cheap to do that before we go south, just to make sure that we're really maximizing our income per transit kind of thing. Alright. We're pretty quick now as well, that's good. 5.1's nice. Where would we go? We could go to Sanopa or Sanopa. I could go to Myzea. Myzea is not super good for horse selling, I don't think. Let's stop off at Myzea and see where it takes us, because I feel like the best places are normally Ortengard, Balticand, but I'm going to check this because I'm not so used to checking Myzea. Let's see what we find. Thank God. Alright, okay. Very cheap horses. The things we love to see on a list. Very cheap horses, 1. Very cheap war horses, 1. Even more 1. That is almost all of our money to do that though. I feel like that's kind of, in the end, going to be a bit expensive for me, maybe. We'll take it. I'll take that. Okay. Anything else I don't need so much of? I've got a lot of butter, I've got a lot of grain. The grain is kind of worth selling at that point. Tools, again, not exactly holding the value that I want them to. Could get Midland Pathries instead of a couple of chargers, to be honest. Keep it under 400, get... I feel like that's worth it. Because we're actually going to check out with those ones at some point, so it will make us some money. Okay. Not a super good sell here, unfortunately. Not really worth buying either. I think we'll just leave that one right there for everybody else. Anira, do me more of a favour. I'm not losing all my money. This is good. Let's see. Okay. Still not great. I feel like these I must have absolutely smashed right at the beginning because they've got only a few sumpter horses though, and it's not waking much. It's interesting. I feel like I keep going back to the fact that mostly I've played on my saves where I started on 1.8, and then in this version it seems like some of the cities, which I'm expecting to have more buying power, are not exactly as I would like them potentially, but we'll find out. I thought it was the diaphoma. Oh dear, that was a big mistake. Where's diaphoma? It's in the Western Empire, right? No, it's Northern. Okay, so I've got to go back there, that's fine. Diaphoma, do you have any trade for me? Some. Fools are finally worth something. I'll take that. I'll also take some of these guys out. Why not? $4 good. It's a good little amount to start with on my journey. I've got lots of food which is worth money, but not sufficiently to make me want to get rid of the food, really, to be honest. What can I buy from here? Beer and date fruits. Hardwood. No. No, I don't think so. I think I'm all good. I think I'm good, eh? Alright, so I need to go back to the Northern Empire. I have $5,000. I really should go back up past Akalat, Chaikand, Markeb, and then go west, I think. It's going to be the most likely way of getting, firstly, some very cheap horses on the way, and then places that I can sell them to as I go. I think it's quite interesting as well, just because this is one of the few games where you can, this is one of the few games where you can become very high in your net worth, but not change too much in the amount you've got in your actual gold income. I've basically made a significant amount of money this playthrough, but over the last 3 episodes, or the last 2 episodes, I suppose, this one and the last one. But it won't look that way when you're doing the stuff. That's a cheap step war horse. That is good. Because I've bought so much stuff with the money. Olives are worth quite a lot. Fine steel's worth a fair bit. I'm not going to be using it much right now, but I will use it later. Well, I'm basically going to get all of the sumpter horses, because I don't think that's going to be a huge amount of investment. $2 grand, right? I keep it free. Not making a huge amount on the food, to be honest. As much as I want the trading experience, I'm not making enough on it. I'm going to be moving very slowly, which is a shame. Wood is expensive here. I could buy more tools, but I'm only making, what, 40 on those currently. What to do? What to do, everybody? I'll take 5. And we'll go have a little look up at Chikand. So many wonderful things to do along the way. Let's see what they got. In and out is not what I'm looking for right now. Give me more sheeps. Or more grain. I feel like the grain is just needed, unfortunately. Alright, let's go. I imagine Okatan will probably have a good deal. Oh, Mochan. Hello. Just gonna buy your products. I'll take 60. 62. I need to be on an even number, or my brain will hate me for doing that. Queens. Mochan, just please. Fuck you! It's not coming up at you quickly enough. Okay, my name is Marissa. May I ask your name? Mochan, Clan of Incarnates. I am Lord of Makab and Chikand. So, can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? Yes, Emperor Neretzes had offered to hire our warriors as mercenaries. I saw nothing wrong with that. The Empire was an old bear, well-fed, slow-moving. It wanted to keep what it had. The Sturgeons were in hungry wolves like us. Sometimes wolves hunt in packs, sometimes they don't. Sometimes one wolf wants the lion to kill his rival. Most of those who went were Kurgits. They are a young clan. Their lineage is not like ours. They were always looking to prove themselves. Anyway, at that point, their Noyan Solon was slain alongside most of the males of his house. What can I say? A thirst for glory is both dangerous, wise, and thirsty. A thirst for glory is dangerous both to the thirsty and those around him. Clans rise, clans fall. My duty is to all the Khuzaits. Look at it this way. Were it not for my husband's death, her husband's death, Lady Mizui would never have inherited the leadership of the Kurgits. Death creates opportunity. The survivor of a great battle may make a great show of mourning, but inside, they rejoice. Thank you. Well, that's good for me. I'm gonna go to the north. Chikand, what have you got for me? Tools worth money, and you'll buy my mules and horses. That's nice. Why do only mules and horses work? Good question. Now that is slightly better. I will take that amount, because that seems like a good deal to me. Is there anything else that I need from here? Is there anything else that I want to sell? Could take Step War Horse, could take the Desert Horses, but again, slightly too expensive. Taking the 3 grand and going back up is good. Linen is pretty cheap. Tools are also good to sell here, if I remember from earlier. I feel like I'm going to get 5 of these to try out and just see what I can make out of them. I do want to keep as many tools as possible, but I'm just gonna do that for the extra $1. And meat is worth money here. It's a shame. I do need more. Olives also worth money here. 5,000 golds, please, sir. Army of Poachers is good. Again, I only have, what, 40 men? I haven't really hired anybody because we're trying to get our dollars up. Who leveled up? I mean, I know... Ooh, silver. I mean, I go overburdened a lot. Eventually we're going to be good enough for that, but you'll probably not be my scout by then. Cool. Let's make our way down. Another in and out, not really worth my time. How about Mason? Again, you'll be worth it eventually. And I have my skills for that. Do I have good enough skills for that? I can do it with... Yeah, I need to get paid in promise and then potentially giving hands as well before I start taking on the trained troops ones. Otherwise, I will accidentally get a lot of them murdered by accident. Gangs don't tend to be worth it as much. Linen's gone up by 40, that's pretty good. Grain is also pretty good here, olives are good here. My horses, less so. My pack animals. But the linen's pretty good. It's cheap to buy tools as well. Where are you? Here, alright. Wrong button. Okay. I bought, what, 15 mil, I'm up to 87. I think that 90 is not a bad way to go. I'll go for some of these. That's less. Okay, now I'm earning money out of it, which is something. I do kind of want more tools, but I have enough. Just because they're going to be useful throughout the campaign, both for completing little missions when I see the people, and obviously as Goodboi trade goods. Goodboi trade goods TM. Well, you guys are good enough to upgrade. Don't feel like it's going to be a good idea to do it right now, though. Should probably get rid of my prisoners as well. Get that roguery skill up and also sped up a bit. Big stretch. got quite a lot of herd. We do need to sell some animals pretty quick if we want to regain our speed. Well, let's just go get rid of a herd by doing our quest. We need to go to Diaphana. We're only 2 cities away. I mean, that might be what we're looking for. Nine mules. I don't believe I have that, unfortunately. If it was sumpter horses, I'd be absolutely fine, but I don't have 9 mules. Shame! You know what isn't a shame? Cheap hardwood. That is never a shame. To Argaron! Slightly cheap enough. Or expensive enough, I guess. I'll take that. Money. It is cheap step war horses. Have I got any of these? No. Huh. I will take a desert horse as well. Anything else I can do here? I could get rid of some tools, but they are definitely not worth it here, to be honest. I could get some tools. How much? How much for that doggy in the window? It's pretty good. Onwards and upwards, I guess. We go to Diaphana. With a couple of pit stops along the way. Manual labourers, bandit base. Don't really want to deal with that Sea Raiders hideout, to be honest, mate. Finally, we come to our quest's destination. May I ask your name? Enjoy your sheeps. Now, here we come to a place that's really worth our time. Excellent. Now, 3 grand is good. Good. Cavalry footmen on horses, prisoners, day traveller. We do need to get rid of those prisoners. We keep saying that, but we actually need to. Now that is also a very, very valuable bar of Goodboi fine steel. I feel like I might actually just get rid of those 3 for that. We're going to get enough. Now, technically, we have most of what we need here. We could sell some of these, but again, it's going to be it's going to be a better trade-off if we do it after we turn them into charcoal. So we're on 10 grand. Let's just see how much we can go up to. If we did do that, we're going to probably have to wait a bit. Yeah, let's just focus this on the people who we do actually need to level up with. I think we're going to go through Nathanos first, to be honest, just because he's got all of the good smithing focus points. Kayla, you're a rider. I'm going to be using you for a cavalry captain. We should have the smithy expertise to do it now. Okay, Nathanos. Okay, you're out. That's okay. I will do it. Okay. To start with, that's now boosted you significantly, which is good. I think that should do. Charcoal's worth what, 74 now? It's less. It was about 90 it would have been. Okay. Well, 74 is still pretty good. Fine steel's gone back up as well. That's pretty good. Up to 12 grand. That's nice. I imagine it'll cost me about 20 grand to just get all of those Geos. Times 10 is 2 grand, times 4 is... it's more like 10 grand. Could basically do it, but it would be a long time getting that money back. Now, Epicrocia wasn't super good for all the stuff, right? So maybe we just go back through Cianon, get more horses and go west. I do tend to have a bit of better luck over that way, I guess. Yeah, I think that that's a solid idea. We're getting to the point where we've almost got enough to buy, like, a caravan or something, which will be useful while we are independents. That'll get our money up and running very quickly, at least. We've also got some more level ups, that's good. Here's Nathanos. What did he get? I suppose I could send Nathanos on the, It's not a bad idea. If I get him up to good at scouting, he'll be very useful to me later. He only really needs scouting, and... just means that all that smithing experience is not going to go very long for him. Okay, what else would we rather do with him? Probably use you as... we've kind of got the other one for a cavalry captain. He's going to be so much better, though. Athletics is going to be useful to you as well. Alright, so number 1, well built. Foot troops gain your party 5 hit points. This is very good for athletics. Very important. Number 2, form-fitting armor decreases armor weight, so when we start putting heavy armor on the person and putting them on foot, eventually that will be helpful. Obviously this means they gain speed for your tier 3 troops. So that's weapon handling, which again, not as big a deal. This is going to be really useful. Slightly increases persuasion chance, increases party size by 5, prisoner size limit by that, and increases their chance of escape. Right now, I think, to be honest, I do think that I might eventually have Nathanos in a party. There's just so many different ways to customize him, isn't there? He's not really going to use the persuasion chance. With this, at least he will use the stamina recovery rate up until then. Having more prisoner limit is good for him, and meaning that he's not going to lose him is also good. So why not? Let's hedge our fucking bets, as always. Nothing else to do. Alright. Onwards we go to Cianon again. For the benefit of anybody who comes in and is like, it seems like it's taking you a very long time, that's because I'm basically doing a lot of front-loading the work right now so that I can get my economy up and running. And then once that is up and running, I will be able to do less of this stuff and more of the I'm going to go to the sides of the map that I want to and grab the shit that I want kind of things. But we'll get that. Ponies are cheap here, but most importantly, we're going to need the mules, and we're going to need to sell them in the west because it's just the most appropriate way to do it. Okay, so we keep 5 grand that way. Anything else that we've got that we can just... Tools are not that cheap here. No, I'm pretty good with that, to be honest. Feel like that will be enough for me right now. Spend 5 grand on mules. Take mules to nearby city. Sell mules. Profit. Case in point. £4 is a good amount. I can take 4 grand. Italian war mounts are worth more. Step war horse is worth more. Again, not super up for selling my war horses. I seem to be doing a bit of a monopoly thing on that currently. Eventually I might do, but it will depend on a few things. Could sell these one. I have a little thing that I think I could probably do. But it would mean I end up slower overall. So I feel like I'm not necessarily... So what I was thinking is I could sell it downwards, right? And then go back in after exiting and then buy the warhorse back for cheap. But it's risky. And I would potentially end up poorer than I am. In net level, at least. I do love music in Bannerlord. It's a very, well, musicked game. Now, what will you do for me? You'll do a fair amount. Okay. Now, Midlands Paraphrase are worth selling here, it seems. I think first we're just going to focus on mules. Nice. 3 grand. Okay. Take it. 3.5 grand's good. Back up to 14. I've still got some sumpter horses. I don't have any mules left, which means I probably could use going and stopping off that Carbonet, or whatever it's called. Carbansef. I leveled up, guys. Very exciting. Alright, so I need to think about what I'm going to invest my focus points in. Getting smithing up quicker is actually quite a high priority. I feel like getting that extra point in smithing and then moving over to do some charm stuff after would be good. Yee. Why not? Carbansef, please, sir. So, very, very cheap mules. We like cheap mules. Could probably get, like, quite a few of them. Midlands Pathways worth some money. That'll do. Yeah, we'll go down the Midlands Pathway route. Sorry, the mule route once more. Question is how many mules we want to get, I guess. Meat's cheap here. Good stuff. That is also pretty good. Don't really need it though. Cheese? Cheese, I'll get some more. Tools are somewhat profitable here. It is cheap to get hardwood. I do need more hardwood. I will take 10. Oil is exceptionally cheap here. This is normally worth hundreds. I'll take all of that oil, thank you. I feel like fuck wine as well. That's also worth a lot. This is like Trade Goods Central. I'll take it. Alright. Next on the list of things. I didn't get the mules, did I? Alright. That's 50 mules. I think 60 is pretty good. I just think I can probably sell most of them, to be honest. It's just getting slow. 3.2 is about as low as I'm willing to go right now. Alright, to Pencannock, and then we'll go west towards Sargon. No missions that I want to do here. Some horses aren't worth that much here, neither will mules be. Those are worth a little bit more. Tools are worth a lot more. All my normal horse types are worth more. I mean, that's pretty good for Britannian ponies. Desert horses, that's very good as well. We'll take that. And then I'll take 5 of them, 6, 7, 8 of those Britannian ponies to get some money back. And 1 step horse, 2 Midland Paffreys, 3 Midland Paffreys. That's pretty good. Okay. We've still got all of our mules. We have slowed down even more. But that's okay. I'll take that. What type of troops do you have? You only have the basic bitch battalions. Okay. Basically, for a lot of the non-Calradian races, factions. There we go. They have 2 types of troops. They have their basic volunteer type, and then they have the noble line. The Britannian one is the one which leads to the ridiculously overpowered archer units, so I am very much looking to do that. Unquid wants me to be a mercenary. I'm not super interested in that, to be honest. I'll be at war with people. Which means no caravans. I tend to skip the mercenary side of things just because... How do I put it? Yeah, no caravans is probably the best way of putting it. You start wars with people which you're not going to make a huge amount of success in unless you've got like a really big party, and you have to win lots of battles to get the money, so it's like I don't want to have to do seek and destroy type stuff. That's going to slow my brain down significantly. Alright, so we're in. It's not super lot more for this. It says it's green, but like I feel like we can make more out of that. The mules, however, make me a lot of money here, which is good. I feel like we could potentially just do 2 sumpter horses and then work our way down. Will that make me good money? Okay, 3.5 grand's good. Anything worth it for me here? Cheese and butter are very cheap. I need a little bit of cheese. Cool. Wood's not super cheap. Linen's quite cheap. That could be cheaper, I guess. Yeah, not right now. Nothing else that I want here? No. No, I'm good. Alright, that's good. I could get rid of some more of my horses, I guess. It's just not making me quite as much money as I'd like. I can get a couple of these guys gone. And we're starting to get back to the point where we have Big Bank, which is good. Let's go to Jaculan, and then we can start heading north towards Ox Hall and Brabant, because that's another good buy-sell region, seeing as they're so close. At least in 1.8 it is. The question is if it is here. Tools are worth a lot now. Furs are worth more. That's good. Sell some of them. Cool. Courses are cheaper here though. That's good. I'll take a Corsa. I'll sell a couple of Battanian ponies for the equivalency. Yeah, not bad. We're what, 20 grand now? That's better. Alright. Starting to get that generation going, friends. Soon. We will have enough to actually do a lot of stuff. I do want to go to Epicrocia and get that. Do I want to? No, I don't. Actually, really what I want to do is I want to start a caravan. It'll be more lucrative. Ugh. Oh, 127 trade. We love to see it. Okay, every profitable workshop gives you a renown a day. Caravan gives you a renown a day. I'm not going to be using the caravans forever, so I'm going for workshop on this one. Merchant notables are good as well. I do like the idea of cheap companions, but honestly I'm going to have enough money eventually where that's not a problem anyway. Nothing else I want to do with you? No, right now. Right now I'm good. You got anything interesting for me to do? You got any tool quests? No. Train troops and help the brigands. Help the brigands I'm tempted by just because it's an easy way to get a bit of renown and get a bit of battle experience, but potentially another time. Alright, tools are very good here. Nice. Mules are very good here too. Alright. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna keep the tools, gonna keep hardwood. That 2.5 grand is good. Tempted by the step horses at 341 and the Battanian pony at 202 as well, to be honest. That will do for now. 24k is pretty good. Pretty interesting in the Tavern District now. I'll ransom those prisoners finally. I said I'd do it ages ago. Cool. I'm going to go up to Brabant where I can buy some more horses, and I'll sell some in Knockpool, and then I will probably be pretty good to finish up a bit, because I think the next stage will be spending all the money that we just made on very nice things. Very, very good, very nice. Good. Now that's 2 grand spent. I can tell you that I don't need as many of these anymore. What is the highest we've seen oil sell for? Vostrum. That's a lot in Vostrum. So that is a wide range. Wine. Again, Vostrum is pretty good for that. Okay, so we might need to go Vostrum at some point. I'm sure it won't be quite as lucrative as it says there, but that's still extremely good. Alright, so we've got on those mules. Do we want more? I mean, we are about to go to somewhere. Let's just... 109 mules is pretty good. We're probably going to sell quite a lot of them straight up, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we make. We are so slow! But we're making good steward XP, which is good. Trade us. Okay, perfect. Now comes the fun part. To be fair, I can keep a few more than that. Just go to the bottom already. Is that page up and page down? I should check that actually. I'll keep 10. No, 15 mules. And we still make 8 grand out of that, which is very nice. That's nice. Oil, again, worth significantly more if we go elsewhere. Probably basically going to need to go and buy a load of oil and then sell it in there. Back up to Carboneth next time, I guess. That will mean that I can start the caravan from that area as well, which is very nice. Loaves are cheap. I'll take those. As are grapes. Good news! Ah, fuck. Wrong button. That was very annoying. Alright. That'll do. It's better. Now, what little bits did I sell? I sold some of these. And I will have sold. I should have if I didn't. 23 tools is good to start. Gonna keep the oil, gonna keep the wine. And we can sell like 5 cheeses for 40, that's pretty good. 3 skill points of trade, everybody! Alright, well, we've gone from the beginning of this session where we had 4 grand to having 31 grand and 40 in one go, which is pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically finish up there. We have a good plan for next time, which is go back up to here, make some of that sweet oil and wine into our thing, and then head down to Wastrom, I think it was, but we'll double check when we get back in. Yeah, and then we have enough money to start ourselves a nice caravan, which should be used to get us a little bit more income in the process, which should mean I can go above my 400 income, allowing me to start upping my numbers a little bit and getting a bit more crazy with the things that I'm choosing to do. I should also be able to maintain my income without having to move around and do all this trading as much as I'm doing, which will be fun to move into the next stage. Questions still are posed around whether when I complete this quest, this number of days will reset, or whether I have a certain number of days for all the stuff. I might look that up online. If I can't find the answer, I'll find it out anyway, and then we can post it on the Reddit for other people, I guess. But yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw here, guys, thank you very much. I'm just going to quickly go do the thing and say thank you everybody who decided to pop in here. If you enjoyed what you saw here, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do absolutely love to see it when people come back. Hope you had a fantastic time, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.